Why can't the T-Rex clap? Because it's dead.
It's your boy Zumi. I'm sorry, what? Ah, disconnect. Lovely stuff.
Fart. I don't know what that noise was, but it was manly, wasn't it?
A cheeky ham shank. Thank you for the follow. Hello.
What? I didn't know you could do that. Fucking what?
Phone. Hello, TV License HQ.
Fund the BBC.
Jesus, people are being too kind. Fuck off. You go walk a ticky walkaroo. You go walk a ticky walkaroo. Fuck off, Torchman. Nobody gives a shit what you're doing. I'm fucking Hanzo. Phone. Hello, TV License HQ.
Fund the BBC.
You go. Don't tell Mother I'm having a wanked out mine.
Jesus, people are being too kind. Fuck off.
Die!
But Nightbot makes a good point. If you are falling, oh oh balls! No, 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 no! Fuck! Hey, what?
My fucking vote was the one that got the Tories in. Snap. Oh, who is it? There's the there's our replacement. It's atomification.
Wendell, thank you very much. 3 months! The fuck is wrong with you? Don't do that!
Right, should we get this shit show on the road? Shall we start this nonsense? How are we? Welcome in. How's things? We good? It's Friday. It's felt like the longest fucking week. It does not feel like a 4-day week, which is what it has been. Honestly, it is dragged the arse out of everything this week. Just fuck off. Close that. Close that. I already own that, I think. No Steam, I will not buy your game. Go away. How are we? My TikToks, yeah. I need to do more of them, but also I don't want to like purposefully do more of them. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I don't want to try and make better ones. I don't understand. Hello, Marcus. And then here comes TikTok's own famous Marcus Cayley. Follow them on TikTok and on Twitch, in fact. How are we? Visiting places and dealing with being called Uncle Comb at every fucking turn. Comb. Having a look about. I see those crisps, those potato crisps. Where's my clip? Don't you fucking start with me. This was working the other day. It's broken again. What have I broken? I was messing about it. Okay.
Who would have thought it? Hey.
Why, hello, Jill!
Very well timed, that one.
Okay, I've broken something. Cool beans. The crisps, the potato crisps, the spooky crisps, they were called something else here, and I cannot fucking remember what they were, but I've had them rebranded. They were wee bats, they were wee salt and vinegar bats, and they were something else here. They were exactly the same, I remember them. I watch a couple, I watch TikToks. I know it, I've known a talk or tick. Yeah, I'm cool. Banshee bones, was that what they were called? No, those are potato as well. Oh, but the packet looks so familiar. Were those sold in Scotland? Yes. Famous TikToker in my chat. What I've found though, and I don't know if this is the same for everybody, right? See when you're on Twitch and you see somebody retweet one of the Twitch comments where this is what you need to do if you're on Twitch to be good on Twitch. You need to do this. You need to make a TikTok. You need to make a YouTube. You need to spend 48 hours a week making a compilation video and putting it out there. Then you need to post on Reddit, and then you need to post it on Twitter, and then you need to post it on fucking here, and then you need to post it on there, and then once you've done that, you have to spin around 3 times, light a fire, throw your most prized possession into it, pray to Beelzebub, and maybe that video will go off the ground. I have never seen, feel free to prove me wrong if you have, I've never seen a follow from either YouTube or TikTok come to Twitch. We want to snap compilations back. Complications. You can have neither compilations nor complications. I cannot stomach DVD anymore. I can barely watch it. It's just no. No. Any of my Twitch clips I put up there, they get some numbers, but they've never, and like, oh, so and so likes this, and they're all other Twitch streamers, and they all already follow me. And if they're random, then it's not happening. That's just because I put in no fucking effort. They're just clips put through Streamladder. Anyway, how are we? You doing well? You doing well? I was actually going to briefly speak about the changes Twitch are making in the future, and how A, they're tone deaf, but also B, they're being over-egged a bit. The thing is, I don't rely on Twitch for my income, so it doesn't affect me much. This is for a laugh. So my opinion is moot. It doesn't fucking matter. But I'm going to give it anyway. There's a 70-30 split for certain people who have negotiated a 70-30 split. They're taking that away, in essence. And everybody will get a 50-50 flat across the board. And they're egging on their ads. Oh, you get 55% of ads, though. They're making the viewer experience worse but the streamer experience better, but the viewer experience is worse. Like, I don't want to run them because the pre-rolls are less intrusive than mid-stream rolls, and the mid-stream rolls also have people clock watching, looking, oh shit, that's going to happen in 10 minutes. Well, I'm not going to start a game. I'm going to do this instead. Or, well, I'm just going to take a bathroom break. I'm going to just pause the whole thing. And so it has a break in the stream anyway. So it's a fucking stupid thing. Have unobtrusive ads, okay? Have a wee box, pop up here. There's an advert, okay? Fuck off with the ads. Anyway, a lot of people are like, I'm going to YouTube now. I'm going away. I'm going to stream on TikTok. I'm going to stream on Vine. I'm going to stream on fucking Facebook gaming. But you never had the 70-30 split. It's wrong that they're still doing the 50-50 split. It's tone deaf. I feel like the phrase temporarily embarrassed millionaire, when people go, I'm going to vote Tory because, you know, I'm just a couple of weeks from getting all my millions of pounds and therefore all the tax benefits come to me, you know, all that kind of stuff. Or I'm going to sympathise with the millionaires because I could be a millionaire one day. It feels like that. But it is fucking atrocious that the share is wrong. It's 50-50 is not a fair share, in my opinion. But you've put up with it for so long. No migration from TikTok, except some snooping, creepy bastards finding you on Insta. That's weird. That's weird. That is very weird. The most fucking impact I have on any of those videos or whatever is people coming and going, "What game is this?" It's this game. Oh, cheers, Cho. I tried YouTube Shorts. I've tried TikToks, and they're both pish. That says more about my content than anything else. But what I found was, even if your TikToks aren't performing particularly well, which mine's, you know, they have, some of them haven't, some of them have done better than others. You still get more views on an unpopular TikTok than you would on a YouTube short. Anyways, it's the end of the week. Did you all watch the funeral? It was super, wasn't it? I'm gonna start up this game. Yes, you've got the Facebook talks as well, or whatever they call them, the face talks, or the pages, or, you know, the mini fucking things, which is all people doing DIY for some reason. That might just be the algorithm going, here, this guy, he's approaching middle age, he wants to do a lot of DIY. No, I fucking don't. No, I fucking don't. Really don't. I fucking hate DIY. Every time I do it, I hurt myself. You know, gardening's supposed to be relaxing. I have cut my thumb open with a saw about 5 times gardening. Oh, it's really relaxing, this. Let's turn down the game a bit because it was a bit loud. And it's also not, I remembered my settings, so I have to fix that. It's, that one. Need to stop bringing my beard to a point. I'm turning into a fucking Fagin. That was an audio gag. No, that was genuine. I'm just doing some gardening stuff, and every time I've cut my fucking thumb open. Every bastard time. I went to the garden, so I did. There's admission's not free, so but there are toilets. Original content, do not copy. Admission is not free to my garden, and there are no toilets. Where's game? It is. Graphics. Let's change this shit again. Have we done any more RE3 runs? As I was saying on Wednesday, I could not fucking stomach that again. Really? Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, that is, imitation's the best form of fucking theft. Oh, you know what would be amazing? Is if you... Hello, Scrimson, welcome in. Is if you took a TikTok of you watching his attempts at it. I say his, but no, yeah, it was his. I went to Twitch today, so I did. I just played that video. Amazing stuff. Oh yeah, this is what happened last time.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Coroner says it's going to be at least a week to get an ID.
Mouthpiece torch strips off me at the grand.
Cause cases you unlocked or downloaded can be accessed via the cases menu. Okay, don't really care.
Redemption.
Marcus Keeley out and about filming for TikTok. It's none of it. ITO. It's none of your business. How are you? Yeah, I feel like that in itself is not allowed. That counts as patter theft. How you want one? Give me like 5 minutes to think, to get into the stream space and think of one and how I could phrase it.
Looks like
But I've been granted permission, so I will.
Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I will attempt it.
She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
How could I do this? Welcome in, Scrimson. We were just talking about TikToks, and Marcus is TikTok famous, so find them on there. Give them a follow or a talk or a tick or whatever it is you do on there. Is that Ed something? Ed... Fuck, he's famous. He was in The Rock. With, Nicolas Cage.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of
This
the
is
bar
Patterson.
into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Let me just... I've almost got it. Fuck. Let's investigate the scene. Knock his hat off. Clean off. Any clues on the hat? He usually says if there's nothing to look at.
Phelps?
No, it's not who I thought it was.
Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
I just roll him over and start grabbing stuff. I really wish it would stop playing those piano noises. Right, look at his face. Look at his face. He's. Lester Patterson. Dear Mr. Patterson, it is with great pleasure that we acknowledge the receipt of your application 14F, and pre-approval has been granted to raise the weekly premium on your life insurance policy from $370 per week to $590 per week. This raise became effective on January 1st.
As life insurance.
Blah 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 blah. This plan is secure 16,000. What the fuck? Yours sincerely. Are we done harassing? Nope, we're not done. Nope. Check this hand. Also nope. Right, let's stop straddling corpses.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Oh god, I'm gonna fucking cringe at myself doing this. Wouldn't mind a sequel. This is my first playthrough, so I've never tried it. As long as they don't do this creepy face animation again. It is unsettling. I know in the day it was like, whoo, this is the future of animation. It really isn't. Because what it essentially appears to me to be is a video playing over a face. It's like they've recorded a face video, fit it over a blank mannequin and just start letting it go. And occasionally it flaps its puppet mouth. I really don't want to fucking try to do it in an accent because I'm terrible at them. Right, so for Lewis's Marcus Keeley out and about filming for TikTok, it's none of your business. How are you? Fuck you, Lewis. Stop redeeming these. Stop it. I went to Twitch today, so I did, and admission's free, but you pay in the long term with anxieties and such. There are no loos, but you can stream some games and that, and you can make up your own titles and tags, which is all right. And I like to put in the tag, "It's none of your business. How are you?" There, I tried. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do my fucking Red Velvet Cake accent again because it was terrible. And as it's been described before, loyalist.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Long skid marks. It's TikTok, Twitch is pain. Come on. Somebody just pops in and says, "Just shite," and fucks off. And you're like, "Danger, fucking stop that."
The car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Did they? Is this... No, from a distance this looked like Elizabeth Moss.
All yours, detective.
Are you Elizabeth Moss? Look-alike-y?
Miss Perry?
Yes?
No.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
You gonna finish? Okay.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Now we know that's the truth because we saw a cutscene that showed a dark red car.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
I feel like this might be a doubt situation. Let's use some remove an answer. What? Let's doubt.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
Oh Jesus, he goes from 0 to
I'm
60.
sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
You never take out the pen and you didn't do the dishes.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. We can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
God damn it, Bukowski.
Let's see what the...
You're off the force, Bukowski.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
I've seen his face and stuff before.
Detective.
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
He really goes from 0 to 100 when you
It was
doubt.
busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Oh. Oh, is that that's a doubt. Is that a doubt or a lie? Lying.
Why are you lying, Lynch? What are you covering up?
Is that the best you've got?
Oh, of course he does. Hits me
Expecting
with
me
that
to
stuff.
confess to being the driver?
No, that's not what I said.
I'd suggest you speak to someone who saw what happened. I'm about
Ah,
to...
eat shit. Fuck off.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson.
He was lying.
He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester...
They always go like.
No.
Well, we're done until,
Came
wait
here
until they're
with
done
his
talking.
She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
So whenever you say doubt or lie, you immediately go, "You motherfucker, you're lying! I'll kill you." If you get it wrong, they go, "Is that the best you got?" Like, that's not how a conversation would flow. You would go, "What? Why is no? I'm not lying. I didn't do anything. I have, oh, you know, all that stuff." You wouldn't go, "Is that the best you've got? You trying to get me in a lie, pal? Oh, if I did it, I wouldn't tell you, except in this roundabout way in which I'm telling you, I did it."
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Probably the truth.
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Well, I
Stalling
failed on that as well.
makes us more inquisitive, Lynch. We'll get to the bottom of this. With
Fuck that one, didn't
or
I?
without you. That guy has a serious attitude problem. You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day.
One thing I don't like
And
about
Lester
it
was a fan
as
of
well,
Love Tap.
you don't get to try again. Or do you? No, you don't. What's this? Oh, he got stabbed first. zoom in then. You gonna zoom in? You gonna zoom in? I mean, it's pretty clearly, you know, zoom in potential here. Come on, zoom camera. There we go.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
You don't throw it away with it covered in blood
In
up
any
to the
case,
fucking...
Tech Services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Fuck off. A knife covered in blood at a crime scene. Could have been anything, Phelps. Not like I picked up a fucking turd and went, could this be related? No. It's just going Spider-Maning, don't mind me. Alright. It's gonna climb a building for no particular reason. Can't go through that door. Is there anything else we missed? Nope, no noises with that one. Somebody came in last time I was playing this and was like, love the vibes. It really made my fucking evening odd. What's this? Probably nothing. Hey, somebody likes my vibes. Hey, stop looking at knives, Cole. What played there? There was no reason to play the piano sound. Have I missed anything? We've got these. We got these. There's still a clue here that I think we've missed. No, don't go through that again. Put it back. Maybe the hat? Maybe not the hat? It keeps making that noise. I don't know if it's a clue I've missed or not. Because with the other ones it's just kind of a dull ding. But with that one it was doo doo doo. Let's phone in the thing that we're supposed to phone in.
So what's going on over there?
Mind your fucking business.
I've heard this is a triple homicide. Is that true?
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Evergreen Terrace. Right, are we done?
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Are we done here? Can we be gone? Can we just take this car? No, we can't take the coroner's car. Is this our car? This is our car. Was there anything else we missed at the scene?
Another day, another dollar.
Ticking noise does not help. Right. Have a look at the hand. Nothing in that hand. But stop touching hands now, Phelps. Take the other hand.
Never the same, are they?
Okay, no. I think the body's... We're done with the body. Body's gone. Let's go and question some bartenders. No, we're already there. Let's go and see the wife. I'm saying it's been one of the longest weeks I've ever fucking had at work.
Was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
Like,
You're right.
it was only 4
That's
days.
pretty unusual behavior.
Oh, thanks,
Could be a
Detective
job.
fucking Gadget.
Some people do some strange things. War.
Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
And one of the things that happened this week is I had to... You know how everybody's talking about quiet quitting? Or the older phrase, which is work to rule. And I told work I wasn't doing a thing anymore. Which I was, in my opinion, very generous in doing in the first place. It's just fucking stressing me out. Pure stressed. Anything in the bin? No, I'm just gonna walk into your bin.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
Your dead husband.
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see.
Dead.
Come in, won't you?
Maybe. He didn't seem to be giving a fuck, but I don't know if he was a violent arsehole, then
Can you tell me what
he can eat
happened?
shit, shouldn't he?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
Yeah, but he was stabbed.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
It's so much the video playing over a mannequin's face. You can see it in the
He
teeth.
was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
His lips and the teeth, you can see them kind of meld together.
I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
Well, it went
He walked
fast.
straight into
and
the
then
path of an oncoming car.
oh, she raised her eyebrows a wee bit there, and she's very smiley about what he did. Oh, she's got such a Trump mannerism about the way she's moving her head as well, with the eyebrow raising, the smirk. Oh, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Doubt or a lie? Oh, let's view the notebook. She's so smug. Was that the truth? Technically, it's the truth because he did, but I also feel like he was stabbed. What's this ask the community option? Oh right, it just gives you a percentage.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
But we got it right.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
I got an tissue point. Yes.
Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
He's not done anything except give sass. Detective Bukowski. Sasser. Yeah, I'm in the sass department in the LAPD. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the precinct so I can give you some sass.
You are listening to an American Century Broadcasting Station.
Return. This is very convenient. He lives right around the corner. Shelton residence, 5:02 a.m. His hat's popping through the model of the car. What, did it have to hang around until 7:45 in the morning?
That's the son of a bitch right there.
You've been waiting for 2 hours to say that.
William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Oh my god, of course it was a chase scene.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Keep the fucking siren off because it's loud and annoying. Put it back on because people get in the way. Oh jeez, no!
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
I thought I was going to run over that guy there.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
I mean, we're doing the same thing. Oh shit!
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Don't let that asshole get away.
I mean, we've destroyed his boot at least. The trunk of the car! Jesus, lady, don't run in front of the car.
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after him.
No, he's not. His eye caught him. We did call. You had him. Fuck's sake.
Rap sound, Shelton.
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
In his pants.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Didn't do it.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
Could I not just visit the coroner's office? It's a traditional cop scene.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately.
Could have done that.
To the Patterson
We
office.
could have just went.
Thanks, man.
I thought you said man. Be very happy of you. Thanks, man. You get in the car. Come on, Bukowski. Morg. I have my. Do that, please. Thank you.
This officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 the shots fired. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Nope. Well, that's convenient. Also up the road, just two minutes away. We're going to discover he was actually stabbed before he died.
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
It wasn't her. It was Sabo. Where are we going? Is there anybody else? We've not... I think there's another clue that we've missed at the cafe, so we're going back there. Eat shit!
Look out!
Sharp left.
We've got a siren for a reason.
Okay, I'll put it on then. Are we back? Okay. Well, what did we miss when we were here last time then? Where is the cafe? Oh, there it is. Maybe the cafe, it's a bar. Or did we just fuck up really badly when we questioned that guy? Oh, that's just a ball. We don't care about that. Oh, hello. Secret door.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Oh, hello. A cheeky wee gambling den, huh? I don't care for that. I guess there's no more clues here. And if there is, we fucked it. We don't have them access to them. Toot your own horn, buddy. Well, you did, but fuck off. In short. I I don't know, see in games, like, whenever there's a driving thing and you get in the wrong side of the car, right? And they just slide over in the next seat as if it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Have you ever actually tried it? It's really fucking hard.
Shots fired off speed help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off speed help. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Chap, it's really hard to switch from the driver's seat to the passenger seat or vice versa. I mean, I don't know if all the cars in the games are automatics and therefore... No, even with an automatic, you still have a lever or something in the middle, unless it's on the wheel. I don't know. It's fucking hard with a gear shift. This here. This is where they live. I'm coming in. Are we going to chase somebody again?
You've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
Somebody's gonna get shot, like I said. Well, he's gonna go down for at least one murder. Why does Bukowski not do anything? This is just Cole Phelps does all the fucking police work for the LAPD.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Am I gonna have to shoot him? Fuck off.
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
Oh, we got another hostage situation. Now, can I shoot the gun out of his hand?
Are we gonna make a bargain or what?
How long do you think you can hold out?
Fucking asked for it.
Help me.
Is he dead? He can't be dead. Shot him in the arm and the knee.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
No. I shot him in the arm and the knee. There's no way he's dead. That is a bugbear of mine for any game where you can shoot them. I think the best kind of intermediate thing was Metal Gear Solid 3.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder.
I'll come back to that in a second.
This
Hello,
is
Gangrene.
how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
I've never heard that phrase before. Hey, I like you. You got those pointy elbows. Hey, pal. What did we get? Oh, I don't know if we did too good. Oh, wow, we did really bad with the car damage. Oh, three stars, that's not great. Another visit to Ray's and you would have seen what Leroy was prepared to do to avoid jail. How many X for doubts have you had yet? I've had a few doubts. There've been a few doubts. Are my clips? There we go. There we go.
You still see me?
Check out to Gangrene. Check them out at error. Receiving Twitch's API servers. Try again later. Fantastic. Check out Gangrene at error.twitch.com. Clap on a mountain. You had mobile reception on a mountain. Was Kevin Bacon there? A slip of the tongue. Hey kid, you got sharp knees. I like that about you.
Phelps, Bukowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
How are we? What were we playing? Because I saw you were online. Were you redesigning stamps?
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Is that right? Is that what I saw?
Type like you, Cole? I don't believe you.
Are you getting in the car, buddy, or do I have to do everything myself? I was doing everything myself anyway, but it's nice to have the company.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
You hear whether they're making any progress?
Oh shit, shit.
But Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
I thought we got to investigate the Black Dahlia murder.
Terrible enough being murdered like that without having a death. Strewn all over the front.
I've heard of it. I've never known much about it though. I think it was referenced in the first series of American Horror Story, and I knew a bit from it that you get to. I know that you get to do some investigation on this one into it, but I don't think I've ever actually read up on it. I mean, I'm not one who likes to watch a crime documentary and stuff.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
They're always like, oh, they were such a quiet couple, and then, you know, one day I woke up and I checked my post, and his bollocks were through the door, and I was like, what are these? Joe, there's a pair of bollocks through the door. And it turns out that Elaine had cut off Jeff's bollocks. Then there's a grizzled cop who goes, I've never seen so many wounds to a man's bollocks as I did that day. Elaine Bollockstabber is serving 25 consecutive life sentences at HMP Northampton. Get the car, buddy.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Get bracelets on him, Phelps.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Cliff.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Coombs Automotive.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
Yeah, thingy clips are, Twitch clips are whitelisted. Hello, Panda, how are we? Is it the Elaine Bollockstabber clip? Is that what it is? I thought it might be.
It just. What are you doing? Go away!
Which is being a bit rubbish on the shoutouts.
Hello?
But
Am I supposed to talk to you? Where's my.
Oh, thanks, Nightbot.
Fuck you.
I mean, my clip thing works by speaking to the Twitch's API, so surely Nightbot should be working by speaking to the Twitch's API. It did shout out Marcus properly earlier, didn't it? It did indeed. So it's just acting up. I'm sorry. I just want to see what you captured.
Answer questions.
They're always like, oh, they were such a quiet couple, and then, you know, one day I woke up and I checked my post, and his bollocks were through the door, and it was like, what are these? Joe, there's a pair of bollocks through the door. And it turns out that Elaine had cut off Jeff's bollocks. That is crime documentaries, that's them all. That is them all. Welcome in. Hope we're well. Hope we're well this fine Friday evening. And we're all snacked up. Oh, we can turn it over. Okay, we can give him the thing back now. There's your thing. You can have it back.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Oh, that might be a doubt.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble.
Leaving the house for a bit. Oh, good stuff. A wee bit. I rarely get cabin fever. I get outside fever. I don't like being outside, but I've had cabin fever a few times. Like, fuck, I need to go out, but I don't know what to do. It was like he goes from 0 to 60 on the doubts, and he doesn't go even remote. He goes from like 0 to 30 on the lie, but at the doubt, he's like, oh, see, I'll hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
Going away for a long time.
Richard Coombs.
That's the truth.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
Downtown.
I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, detective.
You know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Let's get a location if we can. There we go.
So what?
I'm going to go and visit the
He's telling the truth.
the Swans tomorrow.
Some of the most
yes,
convincing
exciting.
people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
They've all still got their signets about. You have to be careful with them or they'll peck your face off.
And he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Uh-huh. I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist. Careful!
Crap. That's what happens when you look at chat and don't look what you're driving.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes. I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there.
Teenage
Unless the
signets.
guy
They're not like really young.
In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
14 ducklings. Wow. I don't want to say it. Ducks are arseholes. Not for having 14 ducks. And once in my back garden, a duck laid her eggs. That's cute. That is really cute. But apparently, foxes used to play in our garden, but haven't done it in a long while.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service.
That's the guy who played Q in Star Trek.
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by
Is
the
that-
name of Cliff
I think so.
Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I want an army of ducks.
It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
What?
You have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Wow, he's an arsehole.
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
I even helped her across the road, like you held a wee duck wing and was like, oh, it's okay, on you go, come on. This is just across the road. But I've heard that ducks are incredibly dirty, incredibly noisy. Like, hello Jerry, welcome in. We're discussing how ducks are scum. All ducks, every single duck is a scumbag. Ducks are indeed scum. Come on. Scrooge McDuck. Scrooge McDuck is definitely scum. He has money, therefore he's scum. That's not inherited money. That's off the back of the worker. Donald Duck, he's mostly an arsehole, to be fair. So, also, we're 2 for 2 here. And thus, I am fine with just all the rest of the ducks are arseholes. Please don't make me sit down and speak to this arse. How are we, Jerry?
There it is. Got the original pink
Did
slip
you
there
get?
too.
I hope you got your wallet back.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Marquis Pridingo? Donald is a very angry duck. Daffy Duck, he was an arsehole.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Any other arsehole ducks?
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas, shoot.
Right.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Truth.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
That's an interesting phrase.
Check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
What there's a book series called The First Law by Joe Abercrombie, and there's a phrase from that was that somebody was mad as a sack of owls.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. A little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
I would imagine they would be very, very mad.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Is he a good liar? He's blinking a lot. Truth? Doubt? We can't answer that question without knowing. We're going to see it's the truth.
It says Marquis Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquis. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
No. Oh, he's looking dodgy now. He's looking dodgy. No, I hate this. He seems unsure. He's very different. Let's intuition this and ask the community. Nope.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money,
Yes.
always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
Matched in any other game? No, I don't think so. No other games really tried it. I imagine there's a lot of setup in it, like recording everybody's faces. Especially for this game, there's a lot of famous faces in this game, or at least, B-movie famous. And it hasn't aged well. I don't think it's aged well at all. The animation, the game's fine. The animation hasn't. You could see it in the lips and the teeth when they're talking, that there's a serious overlap.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
The fucking the tone goes as well. Like, I know they have to cater for, like, they've got one line, right? You've got an intro line to the conversation, you've got an exit line to the conversation, and you've got the options in between. But you have to end on the same line, I guess. Right? But Cole going, I'm angry, and I'm fucked off. And then the guy going, well, don't you be fucked off at me, guy. And then you end the conversation, he goes, Cole, well, thank you very much for your help. No problem, guys. Come back anytime. It doesn't, the tone. Yes, you can fail some of them, but I think you only fail part of the conversation.
Might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Like, they can kick you out of the conversation, but you can still succeed through the conversation, I think. Or at least partway through. Depending on how much you annoy them.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Any messages?
You're a fucking dick.
Was being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
I was on the phone, you fucking dick. You wanna go? Hmm? The guy walked past and asked if I was drunk or stupid, right? Let's go and see whoever this is at this address. The pavements are huge and the roads are even wider.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I think you have to be an asshole to sell cars.
And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line.
My old car died. I say died. My old car needed new, what are called warming plugs or heating plugs or something. It was a diesel car. They don't have spark plugs. They have some other kind of plug. And I took it in for a service, and they snapped off in the engine. And I was like, okay, well, fuck, how much is that to fix? And they were like, well, it's going to cost about this much. And I was like, that costs half as much as the car did. I'm not going to bother my arse.
Empty.
And I sold the car for whatever. And went to a dealership, used cars.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
If they snap them off, they should pay for them. That was kind of my thinking as well, but you can't see that they're going to snap off. It's a fault with the design. Basically, they get covered in gunk on the inside, and when you turn up the top, they're really fragile. When you turn it to the top, the gunk gets stuck, and you just take the top off. So it's you can't tell it'll get stuck. They can't really accept liability for that. Now, I was in there arguing with the guy that, you know, it was his fault. So anyway, I went to a dealership and I found a car. It was bigger and, you know, all the stuff that had, and I took it out for a drive and I liked it, and it was fine. But one thing it had was like the back seat belts were covered in mold, and we're like, well, I kind of like the car, but obviously I don't want moldy seat belts. And they're like, no, we'll get it all serviced, we'll get it cleaned and everything for you. It'll be fine. It's like, okay. And, you know, left and gave me a call was it like the next day, so your car's ready, come pick it up. So left work, went to get the car, and sat in it, and it was soaking wet. Like they had just serviced it, like they had just thrown a bucket of water in it. And we checked the seatbelts and they hadn't cleaned them either. So we're like, look, I'm not taking this. It's still in a state, you said you were going to do this and that. The next thing, it's soaking. I'm not sitting on it. I was like, well, can get you a plastic bag to sit on? I was like, I'm not fucking taking the car. It's soaking. So I was like, okay, well, we'll get it reserviced and we'll drop it off to you tomorrow. And so I was like, fine, cool. So I finish work and the guy brings it out and he's like, hey, could you give me a lift back to the dealership? I was like, yep, cool. Give him a lift back. And then the next day, so obviously the car had been started because he drove it. But the next day I started it and an engine warning light comes on. I was like, fuck, what the fuck? Turn the car off, turn it back on, the engine warning light's gone. I was like, fine, cool, it must just be a one-off. We'll just say it's a one-off for now. But it turns out, over the next couple of days, let me pause the game. Over the next couple of days, whenever you turned the engine on from cold, the warning light would come on. And I'm like, I'm not fucking paying money for this. So I took it back to them. I said, look, this warning light coming on. And like, okay, well, cool, we'll get the mechanics to have a look at it and we'll get back to you. I was like, whatever, and left. And get a phone call later the day, we can't get the light to come on. I was like, no, it definitely happens. It happens every time. And like, okay, well, we fixed it. I was like, okay, well, come get it. And I took it and I started it and it was, did put the light back on. I was like, no, it's still doing it. I'm not taking it. And then they had another look and they said they can't replicate it. I was like, okay, well, I'll come down at 7:30 in the morning before I go to my work and I will show you it. And I showed them it and they went, okay, we know what's wrong with it. We'll get it fixed. They took fucking 3 months to get back to me for that car. In that time, I phoned them almost every single day, and I had to phone them. They sent it to a mechanic in another fucking town. Then their main mechanic at that different place was off getting surgery, so it wasn't getting looked at all. I got myself a, what's the word? The replacement car. What's the word for that? The starts courtesy car. Thank you. Brain is mince. My brain was thinking compensation car. That was a horrible Nissan thing that I hated driving. Hello, SK. For 3 months they had this car, and it's like, I had this car for less than 2 weeks. You've had it for 3 months. What's going on? It's like, well, the manager of the store called me. I'm regaling you with a car story, SK. About the car I bought before my current car. So there was a fault and I handed it to them like a week after I got it. And then they had it for 3 months. And I had to call them every single day for an update on what's happening with the car, what's happening with the car, what's happening with the car. Oh, this is happening. We'll get back to you as soon as we know, like tomorrow. It's like, you didn't phone me today. What's happening with the car? And that repeated for 3 months. And then eventually the manager of the store phones me and says, look, we fixed the car. I'm like, fantastic. But sometimes the engine light comes on. I was like, so you've not fixed the car? He's like, no. We fixed the car, just sometimes the light comes on. I was like, that's not fixing the car. If the light's coming on, the car's not fixed. He's like, no. We fixed the car, but sometimes the light comes on. We can't tell why the light comes on, but we fixed the car. That's not fixing the car. If the light comes on, the car's not fucking fixed, is it? I was like, no, I'll come down to the store later and I'll speak to you face to face because I'm at work. Piss off. I didn't tell him to piss off, but I was getting really, really agitated with him. When I got down there, one of his sub-managers, I guess, a different manager, not the manager of the store, but one of the managers of the departments, just look, we're going to give you a refund. I was like, no, I said I wanted the refund. That's right. I was like, give me my money back. I don't want the car anymore. I'm sick of your car. I just want my money. I'm done. I was like, okay, we're going to give you the car back. And apparently the store manager was against it. I had the car for a week and you've had it for 3 months. That's why I never went to that dealership ever again. And if you ever go to a dealership that rhymes with Smeeter, Smardy, don't. Hello, SK. That's when I found out there's no ombudsman for like a car salesperson. Will this be an uwu clip? Is it going to be a clip at all? Come on. The APIs are not working today, I don't think. That works. Nightbot? Nightbot. Cool, I don't think Twitch is happy today.
Hello?
Hello, Wendell. Welcome in. How the devil are you? We're about to... It's been a while, Ralph. This is why I like my cruise control plugin. It means almost everything's on the PC and my stuff continues to work when other stuff's down. Are you Jeff?
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Light.
I recognize his
What's
face.
this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
I'm well, thank you. It's been a
I have the
drag of a
government
week.
contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
A drag of a week. I'm very glad it's
Have you had
finished.
any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
He said not recently, which means at some point. We'll be back here. I almost guarantee it. He is well dodgy. Let's see, can we have a nose around and see if we can see anything? Can we investigate? Nope. Can we?
Help me out. Sounds like James Belasco was picked up the same as Harrison. Let's get down to Central and hear his excuse.
I guess we have to go and do an interview. Conduct an interview with the criminal mastermind. A criminal. Oh, don't crash. I've been wanting to play this game because it's a good laugh. The detective game genre. I was watching Danger play I think it was the other game in the Sherlock saga called Crimes and Punishment. And that Sherlock looks nothing like John Hamm. Nothing. Looks more like Mark Strong.
Detectives, Belasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Exactly, no continuity. But there is an arm wrestling minigame, which I was like, fucking yes.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Crummy bastard.
Fuck's sake, I just come into the room. Rude.
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
I need a drink. I got the jitters again.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, Greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
He looks like a 90s hipster.
You're a 2-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth.
He does look like a new metal band, is right?
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
That's the truth.
So she doesn't steal cars?
Look, I know plenty of dames, but I never heard of that one.
Oh no, it was the wrong. Fuck.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
No.
Give me something, Belasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester.
Fucking hell.
I think you'll last.
Okay, I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Liar.
An address, Belasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it's not, I'm gonna mince you from the legs up.
I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company.
I know, we've been
They
there.
confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San
I know, we've also been there.
The guy I spoke to was Lightval.
We also spoke to
Gordon
him.
Lightval.
Yeah, we
Here, I wrote it down.
No, you don't need to write it down. I spoke to him as well.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
It's not a lead. I already had this lead. You're a waste of fucking space, Ray.
I want to make
Phelps,
homicide.
your
I mean,
GTA
you know
suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Hey, get off the book, mate. Come on, close the book. I'm not running anywhere. Eat my fucking bum cheek.
Come on, we don't want to lose her.
Well, then speed up. Actual fact, cough.
Every man for himself.
It'll only take a little while longer, madam. It's quite a lot of money. Oh,
LAPD.
Susie, you are
We'll take it from here.
bad.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? That could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
I don't know what that means.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
While that is true, she has a left raised eyebrow. And well, we know that a left raised eyebrow is a lie!
You're lying, Gene.
You want to prove that, Buster? Try and prove that pink slip is not real. Look, this is all just a big mistake. I don't want to talk anymore. Just let me go.
I fucked it.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
Nah, that's a doubt.
He's your boyfriend. He's the guy you boost cars with. He gave you up. He thinks you're so dumb you'd steal a free sample.
So I'm no genius. I make the best with what I've got. Why are you so cruel?
Fucking hell. You really... Oh, okay. I guess we just really fucked that one up.
Let's see how you handle the hard time.
Really fucked that up. Insulted her intelligence. Fucking called her names. And then threw her in jail with no proof whatsoever.
Okay, keep moving, lover boy.
Absolutely fucked it. Oh, we just have to go to Industrial Street. You want to... No, I don't want that. I want to know where Industrial Street is. $200 back then is a lot of money. Can we have the map, please? Okay. I didn't realize the town was this big. That's a big town. I'm not fucking exploring this whole place. Where's Industrial Street? No more Industrial Street. It has to be nearby. I guess we go to the Marquee place. Maybe they can give us a number. I've never played proper Monopoly. If you've actually read the rules for Monopoly, it's a horrible game that you're not actually supposed to play. Everybody's supposed to hate it. It's about the dangers of capitalism.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hello, Fwim. I crashed that car for you. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. How are we? What were we on? Were we on more Fall Guys?
Please, let me in. Sorry, I don't know what
Hello,
that
Haribo.
horrific noise was. Forgive me.
API's fucked. So Nightbot's not doing proper shoutouts. Sorry. Follow Fwim. If you're not following Fwim, follow Fwim. If you were following Fwim, follow them again. What were we on? What were we playing? You weren't playing that filthy Dead by Daylight muck, were you? Disgusting game.
Yes, give me that lean. Yes. Yes.
Hello, Jimmy. Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Come on in. Have a wee seat. Played Dead by Daylight for the first time in 3 months. The clip bot works out fine. The shoutout bot is not working. Fuck you, Nightbot. Maybe it's because... No, the announcements should work. Check everybody out at error.twitch.com. How was it that bad? Was it really like despair levels of DPD? I haven't installed it. I am playing L.A. Noire for the first time, and I am accusing people of lying a lot, and they're not actually lying, so it just makes for a really awkward conversation.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
And he goes from 0 to 200 when you think somebody's lying. Hey, I'm Detective Cole. How are you today? I'm fine, thanks. You're a goddamn liar and I hate your guts.
Why aren't you using the siren?
Right, let's see if this guy's going to answer our questions this time. We've been here before, but we're going to ask him again.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightval, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know
You
anything
have to
about
watch their eyes. Their eyes are how you know they're lying.
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
Is he lying? He's looking. He could be telling lies. He's telling lies. Is he telling the truth or is he lying? Wem, you've rated. You have the honor of determining whether or not this man is telling the truth or lying. You can choose truth, doubt, or lie. You can't see lie because it's behind my head. Eyes shifty, lying.
I think you're in this up to your neck, Lightball.
You're out of your mind. What an allegation.
Oh, come on.
I'll report you to your superiors.
You get reported to the superiors for him.
Chief of police is a very good friend.
The chief of police is a very good friend.
A very heartfelt and genuine apology is in order from you, young man.
Do I need to apologize to him?
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
That's the truth.
You sure you don't know either of them?
Never heard of either gentleman.
I failed that. Fuck.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightval? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Nope.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well. This really is irregular. Over here.
Do you want us to think you're a bit of an arsehole?
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
I'm looking at signatures. That one. That one. No, the one under it. That one. That one. So the Gutenberg name repeats itself. Is it? Right, what am I looking at? Repeated gubbins. These ones look exactly the same. Right, what am I missing? The Wright brothers and Brown, Oliver, S. Bigelow. Oh, is it S. Bigelow?
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightval. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer.
Is that it? Just the one guy?
Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
He's going to speak to the chief of police. He's going to get us sacked. Oh, we know where he lives now, and that is the same place that our criminal leak told us. Our CI told us it was in Industrial Street. The only famous face I've noticed is the car salesman was Q from Star Trek. Cole Phelps was in Mad Men. I don't recognize any of the other faces. Specifically, I recognize the old man from the previous case with the stupid eyes, where he was the YouTube video I watched the other day, like of the stupid reactions you can get in a LA Noire. Actually, I'm going to look at it again because it's fucking hilarious. Come on, load. I guess Firefox doesn't want to work.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Oh, what a game. Love that. Love that video. There's an honest face if I ever saw one. He just did a sad poo in his pants. Is it possible to do a happy one? Or any other emotion? I mean, that would be sad. But I wouldn't do that. He was telling lies as well in that scenario. It was there was a doubt.
We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
There's a cop behind you. He can back you up.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Oh, action shot, jumped over a cardboard box.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
All of you.
I think so. Throw out the guns.
Headshot. 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 I missed this guy. Oh fuck! Machine gun. Headshot. Headshot. Oh, you're on my side. Bum shot. Bum shot.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Tragic, he died from being shot in the bum.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
Oh, this guy's quite happy to quit. Okay.
All right, don't shoot. Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
I can't shoot him. Oh, god damn it. Okay, let's see what we can see. Tools. Okay, okay. Got a book. Can I read the book? No. Oh, he's got a pile of marquee printing codes.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Stealing cars till Christmas. What else you got, prick?
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Got Gordon's name on it.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
And I love the idea of a serious noir cop saying bum shot as he fires cum. His gun. Fuck's sake. Your fault, Haribo. Fires his gun, but he's so brilliant he just lets it slide. I mean, both scenarios there that I just said, gun or the other one, pretty terrible. Oh. This looks like I'm gonna have to shoot some people in the ass.
can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
Nope.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
I'll shoot you in the ass, I swear to God.
Get the message? Lightfall. The guy who runs Marquis. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall. The guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
What's his favorite meal?
It's one of the guys lying over there.
No, he's not.
You're right. He has no luck.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
We've met Lightfall. How do we tell him that we've met Lightfall? We know it's not Lightfall. None of these. Press. Okay, we back out in that position.
Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. So if I go over there and check his jacket, your store.
Oh, you can back. I didn't know you could back out of a lie. So a lie is not really.
Try, Flatfoot. For some reason, none of my guys like to bring ID to work.
Oh, we fucked that.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
Well, a lie isn't.
We'll see.
A lie. It's like I have evidence that you're lying, whereas doubt is just saying I don't believe you. Like, can we go back and question Lightfall then? I take it you were surviving, by the way, Fwim. If you haven't left and done post-stream stuff, you have, that's absolutely fine. Or were you murderizins? Look at this guy just running into people. Get in the car.
What a mess.
Oh crap, I just took out that bench. The pedestrian's fine, he just doesn't have anywhere to sit anymore.
It'll take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, we shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your
barefaced cheek is shot me in the arse.
out 1 minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong, that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
Any Century unit of 415, possible mental case. At 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3 identified.
Just gonna plow through some traffic and destroy some benches. We're fine. These are one thing that I've never liked in your narrative open world games like fucking GTA and Red Dead. It's the drive and exposition where you get stuck on a long drive and your partner or whoever's in the mission with you just talks at you. Obviously he's not doing lots of it now, but it's all they do sometimes. Red Dead Redemption 1 was really bad for it. I'm John Marston. I don't do that kind of work no more. I'm a cowboy, but I'm an honest one.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
The betting slips.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree, I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
So I can shoot you in the ass. We just slaughtered a whole warehouse for nothing. I mean,
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has
cop.
today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives.
But they shot at us
confronted a
first,
large
technically.
group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you?
you get into this game.
Reading this.
I do like the I liked it in Sherlock as well. I like the kind of, you ask them a question, have you got the evidence to prove them wrong in a lie kind of scenario. That's 4 stars isn't bad, so that's what? Like this, let's calculate that. $600. I like to do this after a case, after we've figured out how much damage we've done. So we do $600, 1940s today. That would be $12,693 in today's money. $12,000. Can I have my OBS, please? There we go. Thank you. Inflation for you, eh? But back in those days, everything was easy.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
I'm not sure what the flashbacks are trying to tell us other than that he's served. I like the noir style intros as well.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Solve a case. Have to have your badge, your gun.
See you later, fellas.
Take your ass as well while I'm at it. Cut those bum cheeks clean off.
Tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings. I'm just trying to fit in. Educated, hard work.
Can I go through these doors? Yes. Haha. Wait, where are we going? Over there. Okay.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 40.
That's a wee callback to a joke I made ages ago, of which I'm sure there's a clip. Head over your badge, your gun, and your ass. You won't sit this down again. However, that joke was fucking terrible.
Can we try to get there in one piece?
No. Eat shit. Deep stream lore is that? You did indeed clip it. Yeah, that's right. I have contemplated deleting it a few times, but I've left it to mark my shame.
Stop just ahead.
Eat fucking tons of bum cheeks, mate.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McCaffrey.
You don't think it crossed the line? I just thought it was really fucking awkward.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
I love that. No, the passenger's really wrecked, but I can stall the ambulance. I can wait.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
How the fuck do I get down there, buddy? Am I supposed to jump? Oh no, the passenger's bleeding out. They have 2 broken legs, but if you want, you can hold on to the ambulance for you. I can make them not leave. They're in quite a lot of agonizing pain, but if you want, I can make the ambulance stay. Maybe I could punch them in the mouth for you as well.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
That's not nice. Dear Jessie, please, please, dear, come home.
She's a long way from home.
If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven. He has a hot temper and you can be very proud, but you still are his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. You're a good, decent girl, dear, and you're not made for Hollywood. I was 50 once myself. I wanted to be just like Clara Bow. I wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, the ugliest man I've ever met, I realized I would never be happy in that life. You realize it one day too. I'm sure Aunt Junie's looking after you, but I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. The world is a very dangerous place for young girls, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's right in front of your nose. Em and Molly miss you awfully. Emily's getting so pretty now, and little Molly's bright as a button. That's a backhanded insult. Emma's really pretty, and Molly's smart. Just like you are at her age. You need their big sister to look out for them. Dear, dear Jessie, please come home. Please come back. I'm frightened for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother, Camille Hamilton. Couldn't read that there. Her name was Camilla for a minute. We done? We're done? Okay, cool. License plate. Just gonna wave it around, give it a wee sniff.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Nobody knows Shakespeare.
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Can I open it? It looks like it's got a seam.
How does someone manage to tip their ride
Another
straight
day,
off a
another
cliff?
dollar.
If the driver's in a
Imagine
fit
your mum
state-
signed off a letter to you with her full name. Who the fuck is that?
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
I like how the only dial in the car is the speedometer. It's the only thing. There's no fuel, there's no RPMs, just the speedometer right there. Get out my way. Also, oh no, it's an American car, so the gear shift can be on the steering wheel. It's one of those Chevrolets.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
I'm afraid not,
Can you tell
Orange
us
Lady.
what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like.
Eat shit, Bukowski. Fuck you.
We found a shrunken head that was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember...
She's lying. She's looking down to the left. Isn't that a lie? Is that a lie? I think she's... This is doubt.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff.
I guess we fucked up that
Why
one.
don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Oh, we got that one right. Okay.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
She's got a wee... Oh, no, she's got the smirk. She's full of shite.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Gross. Oh, no, I fucked up.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
She keeps smiling and it's annoying me. I'm gonna say that's true.
Who drugged you, Mrs. McAfee?
You really are a cute detective, but a little too naive for my taste.
I fucked that one. I was... give me this one.
Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Definitely gonna doubt that one. Come on.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Well, we got 2 out of
Mrs.
4.
McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm being taken in?
You could say that.
On what grounds?
Being an
On
arse
the grounds
piece.
that you are under the influence of narcotics and that you are withholding information from the police.
My husband is going to want a word with you, Sonny Jim.
My name is Cole Phelps, not Sonny Jim.
Let's see what we can shake out of this kid.
Hey, where are we going? Let's go to the hospital. Let's go and harass a child in a hospital. Can we move a wee bit faster, Cole?
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Okay, you can't go off there. I really wanted to drive off the edge of the cliff, but we're not allowed to do that. We can fucking destroy a lamppost though. Is it police station and hospital? A combination police station hospital.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton.
Nice hat.
Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No! I
Feeling
don't
better
need
since
to be
this morning,
manhandled by
Jessica?
a doctor. I need my
little.
lawyer.
My head still feels
Where
swimming.
is the telephone? Do you know who?
Hello, Jessica.
You know who I am.
My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Lies.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
Oh, come on. She was clearly telling lies.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to see.
No, that's a lie, and we've got evidence against
They
that.
trust her to take care of me.
Lie.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Later. We've got evidence. We've got evidence.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
We got that one right.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
That's the truth.
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of the camera with the lights turned on you.
Oh, no, I fucked that one up.
If you have more questions, could you ask them now? All I want to do is sleep.
We have... Okay.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
I don't want to do this.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city. I think you should leave now. You're being horrible to me.
Okay, no, we fucked up.
Think about going home, Jessica. You're getting mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you crazy? I can't go home. I want to be a star.
We've badly fucked that up.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
Wasn't there 2
I don't
minutes?
Like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Oh, dramatic music. And we've got a tailing mission, which are never fun.
There she goes. Come on.
Are we going to have a suspicion meter? Am I going to be getting too close? Shocked.
Ballard is definitely.
Don't give them any attention. That's what they want. You just ban them and they move on. Bammo, as they say. Fuck off. I'm driving.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Stop talking. I'm tailing tail.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Eat shit. You've not driven once, you prick. Fucking life of leisure there in the fucking navigator's seat.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Boy, let's take it to we better.
What's my next cover position though? I can't see.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Are we supposed to leave or just sit here?
Film.
Just your regular old newspaper reader. She gone? Where did she go? Oh, she's getting in the car.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's
Got an
Hotel,
achievement for tailing a suspect without being spotted.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first
The
place.
sound recordings of certain people are so obviously like done afterwards because you can hear those.
The kid? You believe her story?
You can hear
I think she
certain
was
lines
doped
of
out her
different.
tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
What do you call them? Acoustics. Like sometimes there's an echo, sometimes it's just dead after they speak. Sometimes they sound like they're in a phone box or a loo or something. So at one point during the early missions, I'm sure Bukowski's voice was replaced by somebody else entirely.
415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3. All other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Did you see, obviously the GTA stuff got leaked, but a bunch of other games developers have come out and shown like equally early level of development because of the people shitting on GTA. When this looks terrible, graphics is the first thing you do. And they're like, no it's not, and they've been releasing like early shots of, for example, Control, and what, Uncharted I think, maybe?
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
You don't want to go up the stairs, mate?
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Book lady, I can tell you or I can tell your husband. Which one would it be?
Give it up! LAPD!
Oh, boxing match time. Oh, fucking hell, my hat. Can I throw a punch, maybe?
I curse you.
Am I just gonna take fucking hits? Do something cool. Hit. There we go.
End in tears.
Should.
Bukowski's getting the shit kicked out of him. Fuck, do something! Stop eating shit! Oh my god, game, let me... The game will not let me do anything. He's just leathering me and I cannot fight him back. I couldn't do anything. It wouldn't engage in the fighting mechanic.
Look, lady, I can tell you or I can tell your husband.
Give it up! LAPD!
Let me just take a gun out.
I'm about to break his goddamn jaw.
He's doing it again! Right, there we go.
I
Really want
curse
to
you.
dance?
I'll just fight this guy. You deal with the big one, Bukowski. I just grabbed this guy for no fucking reason. Pow! Right in the kisser, right? He's looking for a knockout punch to the ass.
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down.
I love your solid
That's perfectly normal.
hair,
Take a moment while we look around.
lady.
Yes, thank you. Just look at this mess.
Clock.
Maybe if... No.
No, it's not of use to us. I kind of like the idea of a serving hatch in the house, but
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Nothing significant.
would you have a serving hatch between your kitchen and whatever room's next to your kitchen? Dear God, not a wooden spoon. A wooden fork? How do they eat food? Just look at the spoon.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I love that somebody had to make a wooden fucking spoon model for them to go, no, it's not, that's of no use. A few years ago, that was all the rage to have an open plan kitchen living room. Oh, cash! Let's just pocket that. Is it still all the rage? I don't like it because when you cook something stinky, it fills
Optimistic, Cole.
the whole fucking room.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Frying onions or making bacon or even...
Downtown.
even anything that's probably innocuous, your whole room ends up fucking stinking of it. And enough of it goes through the house anyway, but to sit with that smell like for the whole evening, just, no thank you.
Presented to Mark.
What? Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. But see, whenever you watch location, all they want is a fucking open plan house. I hate watching that show now. I used to really like watching it, but the more I watched it, the more I was like, they've got so much money that they could.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
They could buy a massive house somewhere, but they want to buy this fucking tiny shithole in the corner of London.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Grand Designs I kind of like Grand Designs because sometimes like the houses are quite cool, but I don't like Kevin MacLeod's, which is goes. It takes real bravery to build a house entirely out of recycled toilet roll paper tubes. It really made a huge climate impact here. How much did you spend? Oh, we spent £100,000 over our budget of £1.1 million. So, you know, it made a dent and we had to live in a caravan for 2 weeks. And, you know, all those toilet papers we get, it was a lot of wiping arses. But at the end of the day, you see what we've made here and it's really well done.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
No, I'm doing an impersonation here, buddy. He is very smug.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
That's the truth.
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that June Ballard has limited range and is over the hill.
No, I fucked that.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
I mean, there was an obvious rebuttal there.
That's all I know.
I think she's telling the truth. But there was an obvious rebuttal there where she says, I don't get involved in it, and then she commented on it. What you could have said was, if he had been a person and not a computer game asset, well, but you just said you don't get involved, but you've just told me some stuff that you wouldn't know if you didn't get involved.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him.
Grand Designs follows a very specific pattern, right?
But I don't really know.
They buy a plot of land or a derelict or something, right? The site becomes muddy. Winter's coming. Somebody gets pregnant. They move into a caravan. They're running out of money. The glass hasn't shown up. The roof isn't on. It's winter. Oh, the roof's on at last moment. They've given birth, but they're pregnant again. They move into a different caravan for some reason. And now they're in the house. And it looks amazing. And then here's Kevin MacLeod talking about how much bravery they've had for building a house out of fucking recycled tires or fucking old cow arseholes or something.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
I really wish they'd stop doing that smug smile. Is that the truth?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Well, we got that one right.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
I don't like location because, first off, They're both massive Tories, I believe. At least one of them is a massive Tory.
Operator, message for
And
KGPL.
landlord. But secondly, almost everybody who's on it is like...
Phelps, badge 1247.
See, they take them to a magnificent house that's within their budget. And they're like,
I need a location on a
15 rooms, huge garden, pool, garage, gym, whatever, right? Nonsense. It meets all their fucking and it's not got enough character. Fuck off. I didn't listen to a word that they said there. Or they'll go, this house isn't what I was thinking of, and I'm sitting there shouting at them, the house is fucking amazing! Fuck you! Can I get my hat back on before we leave? Thank you, Wendell. I'm impersonating here!
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Locations. Prop place. Set destination. What other shows? There's this Homes Under the Hammer. Cash in the Attic. Oh, there's the Sarah Beanie. Live It or List It is another one.
Realize how much trouble her husband is in.
There's another one I can't fucking stand to watch because the people in it.
Redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just
one of the people and it's like the premise is there's two people in a house, at least two people, the family presumably. One of them wants to love the house and stay in it. The other one wants to list it and move. And then come Kirsty and Phil. Kirsty is on Team Love It, so she will spend the family's money of whatever thousands they've got, which again is annoying because, you know, who doesn't want to have X thousands to do up their house or whatever, and these people have got it lying around. Hating people for having money, it's perfectly normal. Shut up. And Phil's trying to get them to move into another house, but they'll go, this house is amazing. It's like 3 times as big as our house, we can afford it, blah blah blah. But I really like our house. Our hovel. No, move house. Ripping down walls and fucking putting in an auger or whatever. An aga. Hey everybody, fuck off.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
To run an aga? Wow, I didn't know that. It's a ridiculous price to run your fucking cooker. Oh, the fake heads. £80 a week. That's the thing. A wood burning stove actually costs a lot. For your cheapest wood burning stove, you're talking about at least $2,000. And then for including installation, you're going to be spending about $5,000.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do
You
with
don't want to buy secondhand.
Try my patience, knucklehead.
Ever when it comes to that kind of stuff. You have to get it installed properly, or you have to get like tubing or whatever put in. There's the other one, Escape to the Chateau, where Dick Strobridge of Scrap Heap Challenge fame and his wife, who's a successful author and designer as well. But I don't think she's been in anything up until now. It's so cringe, do you not like it, Horrible?
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong
Homes
with
in
these
the
people?
Sun. Fuck. I know what you mean, yeah. There's something like Homes in the Sun or something similar. No, we've seen that. We've seen that. A Place in the Sun, that's the right one, yeah. I'm sure there's another one though. It's a 2B mirror.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay
mean,
here.
like,
and keep
through the
our
door?
Pervert company.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Why do you not like Escape to the Chateau? I liked the early seasons when they were renovating the chateau. I thought it was quite good. But as they get into more and more minor changes, I'm getting bored of it. How do we get in here? We go out and come back in? Another door? There's only one door. Is there only one door? Just kick it in. That's fine.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Is there something physicsy making a lot of noise outside? In the game.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test? I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
We can't escape this. Oh, there's another room. Now that one looks into the toilet, gross. I mean, it's gross anyway, but... Yeah, let's go and do some questioning. Bucket, shut up. I'm very interested in why you don't like Escape to the Chateau. There's there was the Chateau DIY as well, which just has another bunch of people doing it.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers.
Liar.
So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Liar, 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 pants of fire.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with
Oh
the
my
vice.
god.
Yeah, well, there's a
There's no intuition as to when you have to
I wouldn't
doubt
appreciate
or
you coming in here and strong-arming me.
prove him. Prove him wrong.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You have something on him, and now you're going to rat him out to McAfee's goons.
And how do you figure that, brain boy?
No, definitely the weird. But come on, get down there, come on.
I never liked Bishop. He always made out like he was better than everybody else. He was no better than any of the other big shot creeps who came in here.
Ah,
That's
fuck
all
off.
for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps!
My questions didn't work.
Vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Give me the gun. Take out the gun. I want to shoot him.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier
Did you
today,
give me
by
snap?
any chance?
Hello, Adam.
No.
How are we?
not us.
Welcome in.
We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You won't be taken in for
Try
obstruction of streaming, do you, boys?
It won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into
I'm only going to warn you once. Stay out of this. This is a streamer matter.
Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand.
Blockheads.
The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough?
Oh, look at that face.
Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Oh shit! Fucking hell. They let us get back in the car before they started shooting. That's at least kind of them.
I can't take a shot from here, Cole. They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Thank you, Wendell.
Keep it steady.
Oh, it's starting working again.
Try and bust his tires. Need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Fuck, I've got a Tommy gun.
I need to be closer, Cole.
Oh my god, you're an arsehole.
Make the move. We're sitting ducks here.
Cop's most deadliest weapon, his car.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute.
Code 3, identify.
You're under arrest. You're also under arrest. You two, under arrest. And I'm stealing your car. Oh, no, we can't. We can steal the car. We just don't get any radio dispatches. Get in the car, get in the car, get in the car, get in the car, Jeff. Come on, Jeff, where are you going? Get in the car. I don't, his name's Stefan.
Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off,
We've been at the
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad
secret
daylight,
camera and we go
Kathy really
jungle
means
drums.
business.
Seems like we're
Guess
the
that's
only
where we're
ones who
going.
want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job.
Yeah, this is not a nice case.
They don't get to dole out the justice.
Slow down!
The car is full of holes. Oh, welcome in. How are we? How's our day been? See right now, see all the spiders? They're coming inside and they're annoying. I say they're annoying me, they're annoying my wife because my wife deals with the spiders. I deal with the wasps, okay? Summertime, wasp time, I'm on duty. Autumn, spider time, wife duty.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop!
Because I fucking hate spiders.
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Apparently the one came into the house the other day that was the biggest spider she's ever seen. You don't think you've ever seen Chateau? Okay.
Code 3, KGPL.
I think it's interesting in the earlier seasons when they're renovating the whole house and putting in these cool engineered systems to heat it, or they're uncovering secret wallpapers and stuff. But as the seasons have gone on, they're just like reupholstering cushions, and this is a bit boring. Or buying a fucking canal boat. What do you want to buy a canal boat for in France? But if there was ever a business to get into, it's the wedding business. They probably make more money than... Oh, don't kick me, you wee prick. Probably make more money than a plasterer.
That girl made it all up!
The plasterers make cash. Electricians. Where'd he go? When we were getting married, we went to a wedding fair and asked about flowers, and one of them said that their average or something was 4,000, which was more than our venue cost.
Blackmailing me!
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch.
So yeah.
Dead.
Yes, pounds.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me.
Wedding money is very silly.
These goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Wedding money is very silly. Very, very silly.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
I'm just currently climbing a ladder, mate. What do you want me to do?
Last chance to back the hell down.
That's some good work there, boys. Good work. Bollock shot.
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Tommy gun.
Kill them, for God's sake!
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
It really is, but you can't really say to them, look, it's not for a wedding, it's for a party, because when they show up, they're going to know.
Come on, it's this way.
One of the things I learned is that a DJ is cheaper than a band.
Can't hit him.
And we'll play for longer.
God, they're everywhere.
That's a sniper rifle. Oh no, fuck, I died. Cakes are very expensive. A hat shot.
Cappy doesn't make the rules.
Come on, it's this way.
It's not been a year yet, Haribo. It will be a year in about a month.
LAPD, you're making a big.
But yes, we've saved Cake. It's in the freezer.
In a war zone.
Is this really the best the Captain's got?
Which I'm looking forward to, because on the day I didn't get much cake. I got a tiny bit of cake on the day. So I'm looking forward to getting more cake when we defrost it.
How long do you think you can hold out? You have to get me out of here.
Where'd he go? Is there, oh, there's a ladder. Oh, there's a ladder. Well, thanks for showing me the ladder, buddy. We've been together 7.5 years, but we've only been married coming up for a year.
For the love of God, how many are there?
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline.
Okay, so just kill everybody.
Follow me. I don't want to
We need to get into the car.
It was a gorgeous November day. Our photos came out amazing. Very autumnal.
It's all Valerie's fault.
We were always going to have a small wedding. We were never going to have a big one. And we made we were like, no kids.
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. We're done. Almost there.
Oh, those are cops.
This way.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps.
No, I don't think we did well in this
Such a
case.
reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer.
Are we getting promoted?
You're getting promoted.
We're getting promoted!
Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
It was a... Fuck you, Bukowski. You didn't do anything. Smile at me and walk away with your smelly fart pants face. Who's my new... Oh, I have to work with this arsehole. With his stupid orange sleeves.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army.
Two
You don't
guys.
have a
I did it
problem with that, do you, Captain?
by myself.
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
We had a lot of people said they enjoyed our wedding. I think part of it was because it was a fantastic wedding. It was fantastic. Well, tooting our own horn, but it was great.
Sure, I guess.
But also because it was the first time in 2 years that people had got to like kind of have a drink with some people and, you know, hang about and enjoy themselves. Thankfully, nobody caught COVID due to it.
You'll like this place. They treat you right.
But we followed all the rules at the time. Everybody had their masks on and
What do you
stuff.
think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse.
Can I put a gun to this guy's head
We've got
already?
a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
I'm from the orders.
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Yeah, stick it to them, Elsa.
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this.
Jesus!
Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie
Can I
whore?
shoot him already?
Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood.
Can I shoot everybody in the room?
That drink, boys.
It's very oh what was that called? LA Confidential. If you've ever seen that film. It's very, very that. Fuck, we only got 5 questions out of 13 correct. Oh, that's terrible. We still got promoted though. Oh, we didn't check what's $833 dues in current money. 833 833 1940s today. Current. No, give me. I had it earlier. In today's money. $16,588 in today's money. That's a fuck's sake, that's a lot of money. So it's about what, 16 times the normal amount? The red lipstick murder. Next time on LA Noire. Hopefully we can do better on the next case. How many people did I run over? I didn't run over anybody. I just destroyed one bench that a man was sitting on. But he survived the bench crunching.
Let's get this over before lunch.
Oh, this Irish.
Clyde Rose of the homicide squad has
Bellend.
decided to take early retirement.
Or pretend Irish. I don't know. He sounds like he's supposed to be Irish.
She brought to his police work. The
And then
department
there's this arsehole as well.
drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst.
But he's really hard to tell where he's from.
5 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing.
I need to find out where he's from.
Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
I want to make comments.
Right, let's pull up IMDb. Maybe. Noire. I mean, I didn't hurt the guy on the bench, I just knocked the bench out from under him. Cast, please. Cast, please. Where's IMDb? There it is there. Who is he? What's he been in? As I don't recognize him, and he's an arsehole in the game. John Noble's in it. Andrew Connolly. Where are you from? Is that accent put on? No, he is born in Dublin. Okay, fair enough. He plays an arsehole though. Look, he fell like a bench is like a foot off the ground, okay? He fell a foot. He's fine. He's fine. And there's a bruised bum. He's fine. Wee bruisey bum. Should we start this? We'll get to the crime scene.
Yeah, the bum took a slice.
We'll meet our new
down with my sap.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
We've got a new suit. We're not wearing the old brown one. Got a new partner. Going to open that door instead of walking through the open one. A new car. You know there's a...
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
Where does that leave
Can
you,
both leave the radio and this
Leave me saddled with a chump like you, Phil.
detective. Oh,
I didn't
chump.
ask for you, and I don't want you to keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
A cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion.
Oh,
the Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Were any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
I'm waiting for him to shut up so I can speak, because I forgot what I was going to say.
90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
I've never been much for watching police procedural type things, but I liked Endeavour on the ITV, which was kind of a prequel to Inspector Morse. It is a prequel, it's not kind of a prequel, it is a prequel. I like the actors in it. If I'm going to have that kind of show, I like it when it gives the viewer the same clues that the police have. I've never liked something that hides all the clues and reveals it all at the end.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, detective.
And I've never liked Midsummer Murders. He's smiling it.
How about
a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Can I shoot him?
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Scram, pal. Beat it. Oh wow, it's pretty graphic. Sorry. I was not expecting that. Well, what a time to quit, eh? He hop the wee rope? He does.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Morgues.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good time to finish. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I have to come up with something to cover it, but I'm gonna. I was not expecting that. I really, really wasn't. So yeah, some awkwardness there. Lovely stuff. Hello, Jeppo, and thanks for popping in. But I'm afraid I'm about to pop off. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Please do stick about. Well, Lewis, I mean, that sounds like a you problem. I've been here all night. We'll be back on the LA Noire on Monday. Forgot the name of the game. It's in front of me as well. It's on the OBS. No, Panda. Thank you for popping in. Who's on? Who is 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 on? Let's give a cheeky wee raid to who did we raid the last time? I've closed all my bloody windows. Who did we raid last time? Press up. Okay. Let's raid into Anti-Vortex. Why not? I think they're just starting up. Yes, why not? Why not? They're just starting up. They're on their starting soon screen. Let's just read them. Thank you for popping in, Haribo. Thank you for popping in, Lewis and Panda and Wendell and Jerry and everybody else. Thank you very much for the raid, Fwim. Thank you for any follows. Thank you for making clips. Thank you for redemptions, even though they're really awkward, Lewis. Thanks for that one. That was fantastic. Just thanks. I'm back on Monday for more LA Noire. I'll figure out something to cover that, maybe. Wednesday we'll finish off Limbo and start something else. Thank you, Panda. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. And say hi to Auntie. Ciao.